Hey y'all,
Hey
and
y'all.
welcome back to another episode of We Didn't Read the Fine Print Momcast.
Oh, I like that
I
little
love when we
intro.
say
I love
Momcast.
Momcast too. I love that for
I
us.
do too. Okay, so Mom, check in. You know how we do.
All right, mom check in. All is well.
Good.
Well tired, but that's the usual. But
The
all is
norm.
good. I
Can't
can't
complain.
complain. How
I
about
love
you?
it. Can't complain, and if I wanted to, ain't nobody gonna listen anyway. But everything is doing well. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like excuse me. I've been drinking ginger tea in the morning
Mm-hmm.
with lemon. I noticed that I'm really a bloated girl.
Oh, me too.
Everything that I eat, I
Me too.
just be bloated. Like,
Why?
I don't know. I seen this
Mm,
post on TikTok.
it's our
This lady was
digestive
like,
system.
it's the food in America.
Oh,
They
for
trying to
sure.
kill you. That's what she said on
No, for
there.
sure.
She moved the Spain and everything is different.
Girl, for sure. You already because that's a medical thing. Like they make money, go to hospital, get sick,
Yes,
they
it's a
make money.
business.
Because everybody else they get free healthcare, so they don't need to make money that way.
$1 trillion business. And she was like, so many pesticides and
Yeah.
stuff like that in the
Yeah.
fruit.
Everything.
So it's like in the vegetables, and that's what's supposed to be like making you healthy.
Right.
But yeah, girl, I realize that I'm definitely bloated, so I'm trying to stay
Yeah.
consistent with my like a ginger lemon tea in the morning
Yeah.
to help with that puffiness, that bloatiness. And it do. I'm not gonna lie.
Mhm.
Ginger really help with bloatedness.
Mhm.
Like I'm pretty sure a bunch of other
Right.
fruits and vegetable combinations do too,
Mhm.
but that ginger definitely make a difference.
That's good.
So I'm doing good,
Rise
Mom.
too.
Checking.
Rise matcha tea. I took that. I
Okay.
took that for months. And
Rise
it
the
worked.
mushroom joint.
My stomach
Oh
went down
my God.
tremendously from bloating. I'm like, I've always
Really?
been bloated like that. I've always been like that my whole life.
I always was like so like 2 seconds away from buying it because it's everywhere on Instagram.
Yeah,
So I'm
I didn't like the coffee
wanna...
one, but the matcha tea, I can
Okay,
tolerate
so you
it
didn't
more.
do like the coffee, but you like the matcha tea.
I'm gonna
Okay.
get some more when I
I
start
know
my
somebody
regimen.
that do the coffee and she said she seen the difference too.
Yeah, you really do.
Because
you
we
really
already backed up.
Girl, same body, same life.
Whole
This is
time it be
crazy.
like you ain't fat, you just full of shit.
Yeah. No, okay, for
Literally.
real. Shut up, Fanny. Not literally. I can't.
Okay, so let's get into today's topic. I'm excited about today's topic. So today we're going to do story time, dating edition.
Girl.
Is you ready for a little story time?
I guess so.
This is going to be funny. Okay. So we doing dating edition. So I feel like we should we should open it with like either the worst date you've ever experienced or the worst person you've dated. Like what was the experience like? Do you want me to start? Or you got it?
My worst
come
date.
on with it then.
I don't even know if this guy exists no more. I don't remember his name, but he, first of all, I was like young, probably like we was drinking, so I may be like 21. He came and got me. I don't even know where I met him at, but I just remember the story because it's just like I just was like, this can't be life. He came and got me. He came and got me in the back seat.
Somebody else girl.
It was a double date. Mind you, I never signed up for a double date.
And you didn't know?
Never signed up for a double date. He got me, yeah, my friends going this and okay, well, are we in the front or the back?
Because he didn't have a car. And he just wanted you to come.
Strike one. Mm-hmm. So we in the back. I get in the cars. All this weed smoke is
they hot
stinking ass motherfucker.
You didn't put on all your good perfume. Yes. You smell like a pound.
I think I had on like a little dress and everything. Too cute. Stinking. Open the car, stinking. So we go. I'm like, well, where we going? We going to eat and everything? We going to Dave & Buster's. I'm like, we going to Dave & Buster's.
I like a little Dave & Buster's date.
Not for a first date. I feel like for a first date, I don't know. I just didn't back then. It wasn't.
That ain't what you wanted.
Let me tell you.
Okay.
Let me tell you. So we get to Dave & Buster's. He tapes his friend like his friend and this girl they get card. He tapes his friend like let me get some money so I get a card. I said, what the actual fuck? Why are we here?
He asked his dad for some money.
Not his dad.
Because that's what it's giving. Okay. What do you mean? Let me get some money to get a car. What? Dad?
Why am I on this date? Why are you asking me to come
I should be talking to him.
Okay. He had a bitch. He had a girl. He came with a girl on me. So this is weird. And in my head, I'm just like, I'm so young. So I'm just thinking like, I know something wrong, but it never dawned on me that I got the broke friend.
The bum friend.
The bum friend.
That's
so
the worst.
Girl, back then I cut him off like it ain't nothing. So then, but I'm already here. I ain't driving nothing. I think I was driving, but I don't even know why I didn't just meet him there. So we get to Dave and Buster's. He asks his friend for a car. He's like, oh, they going straight. Oh man, come on, you ain't bring no money, this and that and that. In my head, I'm like, he has no money. There's no way you leave the house with no money. You get the card, a little card. We spend it, so then we walking around. I'm like, I got money, so I'm like, well, I'm about to go eat. He follows me over there. I order a drink. He like, let me taste. Taste? You ain't no money for no food. You want to taste my drink?
Let me taste. It's crazy.
Daddy,
I don't even know you.
He wanted to taste my drink. I was like, no, just order one. He ordered one. Mind you, I'm paying for the bill. He has no money at all. He has no money. So I'm eating my food and stuff. He like, it look good. I'm like, you want a piece? He like, yeah, let me taste it. I'm like, oh, no the fuck.
Come on with the taste. This
so
is not
we
a taste
sharing
test.
food. His friend,
I'm getting you a drink.
or his friend is fronting our playtime. It was a mess. So then we get back in the car. We go home. Now the motherfuckers is arguing in the car. I'm just like, I cannot believe this shit. Get home. He calling me. In my head, I'm never soon to see you again. You brought me on a double date, smoked out, unattended. I mean, no, you didn't notice. Let me know that what was going on.
Yes,
and now he calling me, and I'm like, yeah. And he like, something, blah blah blah. I don't know how it came out, but he like, no, I stay with my grandma. I'm like, why are you calling me? How the fuck is you calling me? Your life is not together at all.
Leave me alone.
And that was my worst date. I went on a date with somebody who I ended up taking him on a date. I paid for the food and I paid for the drinks.
Yeah,
girl,
never again.
Never again. That was the worst day. I never went on nothing bad like that. I feel like that was my I knew how to pick them after that, because that was like, wow.
I can't recall a worst date, so I'm gonna have to go with a worst person that I've dated.
Oh.
Wait, a worst date. Yeah, I ain't really have like too many worst dates where it's just like, oh, I'm never talking to this nigga again.
Oh, I had another bad date.
You can go.
Girl.
Go to my worst person.
So it was Valentine's Day.
Okay.
This was the worst. So it was Valentine's Day. And he came and picked me up. And we went out to eat to like Bahama Breeze or something. And he was like, oh, I'll be right back. So he went to the car, came back. So we sitting there and stuff. And next thing I look over, this man like,
Nothing.
Went to the car. He done did a dipper. He done did some cocaine. I don't know what he did, but
not K&A.
Yo, Spanish guy too. He probably was from somewhere crazy like that. But he was dipping the whole. We was fine. We drove up. We having fun. Right. But it started off so nice. It was some Tinder shit, because that's how you ever see the Tinder swindler? It started off so nice. He had flowers. He come open my door. Like he did have that. This one had some money, and he was nice looking too. But he was Spanish. Robbed him.
He would have never known.
He would have known.
You know,
Teddy, this how bad he was dipping. So he dipped the whole time of John's house. The waiter came over, so cute too. And I can tell he's like young. He was like, "I'm so sorry." I'm like, "It's okay." This nigga like this at the table. But he got money, so I'm eating my shit. I ain't listen. It's just
I'm on the phone.
Okay,
let me tell you how this nigga is not at the table.
He like, oh, I'm just so tired. I worked 3 jobs. There's no 3 jobs in the world. You was fine the whole way up here. You went to the car and then you remembered that you had 3 jobs and now you tired. What the fuck?
Yeah, you nodding. Yeah, you dipping off.
Not in bad, Teddy. Ooh. So I'm like, it had to be drugs. So he nodding. But this is the worst part. He's nodding the whole way while he's driving. It's pouring down, raining.
Move the fuck over. Let me drive.
I can't. I don't have my contacts, and I'm really a blind dime. I'm a blind girly. I don't have my contacts and my glasses, and I don't know why I would never do that ever again. So it's storming, it's raining, I can't see. So I'm tapping him, I'm hitting him hard as shit, and I'm like, he's like, I'm up. I'm like, all right, but I'm hitting him like, bam,
yeah, because I'm not playing with my life.
Yeah, but he had light snoring, so we got like probably, I didn't even let him take me to my car. We got like probably a little close to my sister's house, and I jumped out and left, and he was blowing my phone up. How you gonna do that? Then I said, Nick, nigga, because he's sped. I'm like, you over here dipping? Leave me alone. And I never told somebody that again. He kept blowing me up. I'm so sorry. I was just so tired. I said, no, you were dipping. He was on some stuff. Spanish men, I love to look at them, but they not right. They be drunk. I talked to another Spanish guy, and we was chilling, and we actually did go on some good dates. But once he got comfortable, he was drunk as hell all the time.
A drunk?
How
old was he?
A drunk and a goddamn cokehead, pill popper. I don't know what he was. I don't know. They was young though. They was young and fun.
I never met a young drunk.
He was young-ish. Young.
That's crazy.
20s.
Now I met some young
drunk
pill popping animals.
Listen, drunk a whole bottle. Spilling liquor everywhere. I was just
I would have been over it.
I never seen him again. And he would call, and them Spanish men is consistent. Them foreigners in general, like he would call, and they would both call.
I might have to try that out because I'm just like strictly black man.
They be so fine, especially the mixed ones. Like, but they be so fine, but they don't be right. Just like us.
I say it ain't no different than her.
Okay, but they so passionate. Oh my gosh, they love a Spanish puppy.
The passionate is what's gonna kill you.
So passionate.
I'm scared of that. Like I want some passion, but I don't want no crazy passion where it's like, if I can have you, mommy, nobody can. And I don't want none of that.
The motherfucker.
Yeah, see, I don't want that.
Jamaicans will kill your ass.
Yeah, I don't want none of that. I don't want none. Clock that tea. I don't want none of that. I'm crying. I don't have no time for that. They say them foreigners be like that though.
They are.
I guess that's for all foreigners.
That's girl.
So okay, I can't come up with a worst date where it's just like, yeah, I ain't never talked to this nigga.
Lucky you, Teddy, because it's a scary moment. You don't know if you're gonna get home or not.
No, I've had the worst people though. Yeah. I've dated a lot of worst people, so I feel like the worst person that I have ever dated, was this guy that like he started out real cool in the beginning, like he seemed like he was like getting a couple dollars, like we used to do shit, and then like all of a sudden like shit just took a turn. I'm talking about took a turn to where like, girl, he was robbing me. I didn't know. Like shit just start turning up missing. I had a name chain that had my name on it that my mother got me. Sarah. It had my name on it that my mom got me when I was in elementary school. And it's my name, so it's not like you can sell it. So you done went and pawned this, get some money.
Yeah. He melted that bitch
I
down.
had some Louis Vuitton boots.
He did.
The boots is gone. This guy, he was really like the worst person that I've ever dated.
He was robbing you.
He was robbing me, and I just don't know where it came from because you weren't that way in the beginning.
Right.
So I just don't know where it came from. So I'm just so confused. And then people that still like that type of shit and like trying to
somebody that you dating. It's sick.
It's weird, and it's giving like you're on drugs because
he might have been with them Spanish motherfuckers I was talking to.
Definitely heavy.
He might have been with them
heavy down Lehigh. Okay, like you must frequent with them. Like, so that was the worst person I kind of dated. I mean, when I was younger, I really was like a wild card. So like, I don't really think I tolerated a lot of dumb shit. It's just when I got older, when I got a little softer.
Yes.
When I was younger, I was probably like the worst person that the people ever dated.
Not
even gonna lie. Yes. And I was just like doing shit that I had no business doing. Like I was just living my life like it's golden.
Living my life if I can like name if I could be a movie title when I was younger, it would be 50 First Dates, because we go on one date. I would think I went on first dates with 90 people.
Yes.
See you buy it ain't right.
You supposed to, especially when you young.
Girl,
I was just
when you
like,
get older.
Girl, I had a mindset when I was young that like you supposed to have two niggas. Like,
shoot.
I passionately I passionately believe that you're supposed to have two niggas. Like, I swear to y'all, like, I always felt like you're supposed to have two niggas. And I did. I did. Now, I wasn't fucking both of them because I was young. So I wasn't really like into popping that pussy, but like on the phone all the time, you pulling up, coming to see me, or like
you doing shit. You had somebody I talk to, somebody I'm messing with, somebody who want to come take me out for lunch.
So I was in high school and I used to talk to this guy around my way. He was a drug dealer. He's dead now. R.I.P. That's so sad.
R.I.P. drug dealer.
Yes. He was a drug dealer and like he was on my top. So I was probably like 15. He's probably like 17. And I was very excited. He might have been 18.
He might have been 21, girl.
You never know. He got like, no, he definitely was a juvenile because he got sent to placement. He was at St. Gabe's because we used to write each other. But I was talking to him, and I went to high school, and I had a nigga in high school.
Oh, God.
But the nigga in high school knew about the drug dealer.
I'm cracking up.
And he used to be like, Like, I used to try to tell him, like, yeah, but I'm not about to talk to him no more. No, I remember I was on the phone with him one time, because this when I had first started, like, dibbling in that weed. Me and Kyle used to be getting high. His dad so weed. He used to steal his weed, and we used to go buy a Philly blunt, child. That's how young we was, buying blunts. Strawberry fucking blunts, okay? In high school. I'm talking 15.
Really?
Yes. Rolling that shit up as we walking around in the neighborhood smoking. Everything was so funny. Like, the weed, it was a different kind of weed than it is now. Child. It was just Reggie. We wasn't on like
word Reggie. You don't even hear that. Everything loud.
Zah. It wasn't none of that.
Oh,
you know what I mean? It was just like regular fucking weed that you grown. You ain't sprayed nothing. It ain't no mixed blend, no hybrid. It ain't none of that shit. It's just regular fucking weed.
That JoJo done fuck ground backyard.
You know what I'm saying? And it give you a little wooziness. And we used to just be like, cracking up. So I remember I was on the phone with the guy from high school, and I'm just like, I like you better than my boyfriend.
I'm cracking up.
And they like, what? I'm like, nah, I love him, but I like you better. Like, I was that bold because I really believe that you supposed to have two niggas.
I'm cracking up.
But so yeah, now when I had got older, I got a little soft. So that's how I think I let the worst nigga, like, start stealing shit from me and not knowing, like, not being privy to it. You know what I mean? Not being privy to what's going on, because like I was just like, now I'm too emotional. Now I'm like too like
emotional.
Did all this work on myself where I'm trying to be conscious and aware that like I'm not being like an asshole. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's just like, girl, sometimes you need to be a little asshole. Use your discernment.
You do.
You know?
You really do.
Okay, so that was kind of like the worst person that I dated, because I don't really have no worst dates. All right, so let's talk about the best person that you've dated, or the best date you've had.
The best date I had was with the best person I had.
Okay.
Wait, was that the first date? I've been on a lot of dates.
Girl,
I've been on a lot of good dates, but I would have to say was with my ex. He was just the best boyfriend to this day. No one's been better. Nobody's been better. Best date. What we did? We went out to eat. It's a gap somewhere, but we I don't know. I'm a lover, and I love some romance.
This is no timeline. This is just like experience.
Oh no timeline. But I mean, my best ex is my best ex. Like,
period.
Yeah, that's just a known fact.
Are y'all still like in contact?
Yeah,
okay.
For sure. Yeah, we're like friends. We started off as friends.
I love that.
So
I had somebody like that in my life.
Honestly, I feel like we should have always just stayed friends.
Yes. Oh my God, I agree.
Everything. Our
yes, I agree.
Everything. You can learn from him, and it was just fun. I love adventure. I love fun. And he was all of that. We never had a single argument. I remember one time I tried to like say some stuff, and this was like probably towards the end. It's like, all right, we ain't that no more. But and we was like, I don't know, I was saying something like questioning about something, and he just started laughing. I'm like, what's laughing? He like, what is this? We don't argue. Like, I'm just
so confused. Like, who is this girl?
Shut me down. I'm just like, well. But that was just manipulation, though. But at the same time, it's just like, well, we don't argue. But why we don't argue? But why we don't have no problems? This shit too perfect. Whole time, he probably really did always have somebody out. He was good if he covered it up, because I was happier than a motherfucker.
And that's all that matters. We not going back on with what if. Girl, if you ain't never experienced no drama, no disrespect, then enjoy it. Let it be what it was.
And I'm gonna tell you, I feel like the one thing that was different from him to everybody else is that he just had the same background as me. He had mom, he had dad, he had some motherfucking sense and some respect. And I feel like that was the only difference.
Because you cut from a different cloth, baby. Everybody's not cut from their cloth. Yes. And you see it as you experience different people.
But he was. And
I love that.
I was just happy. I mean, like I said, we never argued. We never really had this animosity, and never was like, oh, who you talking to? No. We never had no dumb stuff. We talked to each other respectful. And I said, we had fun. We go to his mom sometimes for Sunday dinner. It was just all around a good joint.
But you don't think that y'all are meant to be in a relationship, but just friends?
Yeah, just friends. I don't know if it's I feel like he's just kind of still like stuck in just how he is, how he was back then. He's still that way.
So I also feel like we meet a lot of people in his life, and you know, soulmates is a real thing. And I feel like a lot of times when it's the opposite sex, like when it's a man, you automatically think like my man, my man, my man. When sometimes I feel like, yeah, this man is sent for you and he is supposed to be a part of your life, but not as my man, my man, my man.
Right.
But like maybe just as a friend.
Yeah.
Like you said, like my high school sweetheart, like that was probably like the best relationship I ever experienced because it was really like my first real relationship. I never, like nothing never topped the love that I had then. I guess probably because I was young and it was fresh and it was like new. I've never felt this way, but I've never felt that way again. Maybe like one or two times, but like kind of different. Like it wasn't the same. But I feel like with him, like I don't think we meant to be like in no type of relationship.
Right.
But I feel like we're good friends and we can just be good friends.
Right.
Like he feels familiar.
Right.
And it's like I think like everybody should have somebody like that. Now I can't remember my best date per se because I did go on a lot of good dates as well. But
yeah, that was my favorite date, and it was only probably because, like I said, I like a little romance. So we took a little bubble bath. We got like a little, like we went out to dinner, and then we ended up there, and then we woke up the next morning, and it was like a 24-hour date. Like it was the longest date of my life. Like, what did we do? We did something first. And then we went to dinner, and then we like got a room, and then we did like we took a little bath. And the next morning, I think we did breakfast, and it was just like all around. And then we laughing the whole time. Like the chemistry and the energy was good. Like there's no arguing. So we'll be riding down, we're laughing at super stuff. Look at the grass, it's green as shit over there. Like, like we
just mesh. You just mesh.
Yo, it was just like that was my best date with my best person.
Yeah.
But what you gotta say with your best date? You gotta pick something.
I remember. So my best date is from like one of the best persons I dated. And he's not the best person I dated. Let me clear this up. Because he's not the best person I dated because he was just like a good guy. And it wasn't a situation.
Right.
Like we argued and he used to get my fucking nerves. And I don't think we was meant to be together at all.
Right.
But just the person that he is, he still is like a decent guy when it comes to like dating. Like he knows how to date.
Right.
We went out all the time. Okay, so I got two. But we went out all the time. Like we dated, tried new restaurants all the time. We traveled, like we took trips, like always something. Like birthday, he booking spas.
But can you count a trip? Because a trip, that might have been my best tip. A trip is different.
Yeah, all that we counting.
No, it still was because it's just the energy was just better with it. Right. Like I might have went away with somebody, but it's the energy really matters to me, and it was just no arguing or nothing, and that really matters. So I can't even say going away. Going away was fun, but the energy with that person wasn't like it how I was with my ex.
Yes. So with this guy, like we did so much. Like he dated me, and
he dated me.
Cause men don't be dating you. Like a lot of times the people be acting like y'all just supposed to talk. They don't know how to do shit. And it's so like, you're so fucking boring. What a snooze fest. I'm so over it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but he knew how to date and he was like, he had the means to do so.
Okay.
And like my birthday, he booked us a spa, couple spa thing, and then we went to Ruth Chris to go eat, and this was like in my 20s, so Ruth Chris was like a thing back then. You know what I mean? But it was just like he planting flowers. It was always flowers.
A whole like lineup. It got to be a lineup. It can't be just we went to the spice restaurant. He
always gave flowers like on a regular little like tables, little cutesy shit. He would just buy me shit all the time. Like he was a real good dater. He was, but he was like a shitty guy. Like he still cheated on me. Like you know what I mean? Like he still
you got something out of it.
At least it was like
at least you ain't get robbed. Hello. Okay. Damn. At least I ain't get robbed.
If you're gonna fuck up, at least make it worth my while. You can't fucking cheat on me and steal it from me at the same time. Like
at
come on.
At the same damn time.
So he was definitely like a good dater. But I feel like my best date was when I was young, but I was like talking to this guy. We was like, we didn't really know like where to place ourselves. Like we was friends, we was talking. We didn't know like if we was going to be like talking or friends, whatever, right? And I was talking to this other guy.
I'm cracking up.
And he was like, he was just like being an asshole, like or something. I don't know. But then like my friend, he like we went out, we went to the market, we got steaks and like shrimp, like this like surf and turf type of meal. We went back to his house. He like cooked it and like we ate. Yes, he
love
cooked.
stuff like
I didn't
that.
have to do anything. He cooked the whole meal. He had wine. Like we was like laughing and eating and watching TV. And then like we went to sleep and he just helped me the whole night. We didn't even like fuck or nothing like that. That was probably like the best time I had because I like attentiveness.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Intimacy that just
intimacy. I love intimacy. I love like
comfort,
attentiveness. I love to feel like special. Like make me feel special. You know what I'm saying? I want to feel like you fucking care. Right. I don't want no nonchalant shit. I don't want like no too hard, too tough shit. Girl. Like be that to the world. But with me, I need you to be a gentle fucking giant. Like no, don't let me walk over you. But it's like yeah, like have a backbone. But like also I need to be romanced. You want
that pressure.
Okay.
You want that pressure.
And then I feel like I had another one that was like, the same guy. When I was talking to, because I was talking to somebody else, we had stopped talking and he knew that like we was done and everything. And I was sad. And he was like, oh my God, like now I gotta, fix you back up and everything. Cause you sad and shit. And this one I was like,
another man.
I'm a mess.
Oh, listen, you not. You really not though.
But I wasn't lying. I wasn't lying to anybody. Everybody was on one accord. Okay. So he was like, I gotta take her out. This is when Twilight was out. And I was so into the Twilight saga. Oh, child.
Loved it.
Team Jacob. Okay. Like I was real into it. And the last one had came out. And he was not into none of those. Right. But he was like, come on, we're gonna have to go to the movie so you can see it. And he took me to the movie. I'm in there crying at the movie because like all that's going on and he just sitting there falling asleep and shit because it's just like I'm literally just here for you.
Right.
But it was like shit like that be like the best dates for me. Not necessarily like the place that we went to or like, what
it's
what
the
was going
energy.
on.
Like,
it's the energy. It's like the attentiveness of you like really just like paying attention to me and like moving on that accord or whatever I'm like putting out. Whatever I'm putting down, you picking the fuck up. Right. Like that's what I like, that type of time.
I love a never ending date. I want to start today and end 2 days from now.
I did experience that type of time.
I'm a clingy girl. When I like you, I'm a clingy girl.
Same. Like I'm gonna be in your skin, my man. And I can't feel like I'm the only one like that. If I'm feeling like you're not like checking for me the way I'm checking for you,
oh my gosh,
I'm just gonna go ghost. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I'm doing way too much. This is anything. I'm not doing that. I can't be. That's too much vulnerability that I'm just not comfortable with. Yeah, in relationships, that is just like, no.
Yeah, you gotta energy meets energy. You gotta be an equal.
100%. Damn, I was about to say something. This wine is starting to kick in.
Okay.
What are you doing after?
Not doing a champagne. Tell you what I'm not doing.
That old head was on your body.
Girl.
I'm crying. You didn't want to just see what might been given. He could have been the owner.
I don't remember anything. I was intoxicated.
I'm fine.
I don't even remember him. I remember him being nice, like, but I don't remember. I don't remember no pressure.
Period. That part. Okay, cool.
Come back, guys. That ain't enough for me.
Okay, cool. Yes.
I don't remember him. I remember him talking and all that stuff, but I was having a time. All I remember is I was with my girl.
We was definitely having a time, and I can't wait for the next mom's night out that we had.
Oh yeah, that's really gonna be fun.
Month. We'll talk about it later. But okay. So that was best and worst dates. Okay, so now, cause we are moms, so we ain't get to being moms by just sitting around looking cute. We did some fucking. So let's talk about it.
Actually.
Mary.
Okay, Mary. Okay, Mary ain't do no fucking. That shit just popped up. Baby, I ain't got no baby daddy. Okay, dang, that just happened. Mary.
What is the nastiest thing that somebody was down to do? And I'm not talking about nasty, like freaky nasty. I'm talking about like, this nigga is crazy. Like that type of nasty.
I don't know, Ted.
I'll go first.
Yeah, you go first. I don't know.
I was young, but I was dealing with this guy and he was just like too pressed. And he used to be like always trying to eat my
I got one now.
coochie. You know what I'm saying? Always trying to eat my coochie. And I was on my period.
Same shit. Yeah.
And it wasn't like on, but it was on enough. And he like, I don't care. And I'm just like, no. Because we wasn't fucking. He just would always eat my coochie. I'm in high school though.
High school is wild.
Girl. I'm just being honest. He used to always want to eat my coochie. And I remember my favorite one. I'm just like, no, we're not doing nothing there. Like, no. He like, I don't care. I'm just gonna be at the top. And he was just at the top.
Okay.
Honey. And I was just like,
okay.
This nigga is crazy. Okay. Like, what do you want me to do?
What do you want me to do?
If you want to do it, then fine. But I'm just saying, I don't think you should. But listen, you know, hey, what am I to do? I'm just a girl.
I was saying the same thing. Why that was the nastiest person to it. I love him. He was just nasty. Okay, let's get into some thing. Listen, he was just nasty anyway. He eat any inch of you. He just was.
That's my type of nasty. Now I don't even call it nasty no more because I used to. It just
was. I don't know. You just
kinky. I call it kinky.
I love. I just call it. That's just love.
That's love.
You want to lick the crack of my toes, baby? Look that.
I love a kinky man. Quiet as kept. Your girl's a little.
But you can't be like that with everybody though. You really can't. He probably the only person It's only two people I ever got like that with, and that's my ex, and then him. I mean, he was damn near my ex. We talked long enough, but it's only two people.
Now I never dealt with nobody else that wanted to eat my coochie while my period was on. That was just like on.
Oh no, but I'm just saying, just people kinky. That was like down to do it every day. But
you definitely can't do that with everybody. But I'm talking about down to do everything. I definitely experienced. I experienced a couple nasty niggas, but not kinky because I don't want to say nasty.
They can be, but I'm not like that with everybody. Only two people I ever got like comfortable with because I'm still kind of like, but with them two people. And they do something to you.
Oh, I love that for you.
Maybe it was
I'm like that.
Not with everybody.
If we gonna do it, then let's do it.
I can't.
If you're the man and you're not like that, like I'm not the type that's gonna pull it out of you. But if you're like that, then we gonna be like that.
It's some men who just don't have that masculinity, or they don't intimidate me and whatever. But they do intimidate me. So it's just like I can't be like that. They lead in because it's just like. They more advanced.
So are you saying like if a guy is not like that, then you're not going to be like that? Or you saying a guy is like that, but if you don't feel a certain way, you're going to pull back?
No, I'm saying like so it's two guys. I'm comfortable with them because they help me get comfortable, but the other guys, men are men. They fucking nasty. All of them are nasty, but they might be like that with you. But in the same sense, I'm not that comfortable. Make you comfortable. Yeah, I'm not like there with I'm just like if they say turn around, I'm gonna turn around. But the other one, I might be like, no, make me. Or I might be like, more like into a more comfortable, so different shit come out.
You popping your shit with them ones, and the other ones, you not popping your shit like that. It's just like, okay, I'm going with the flow
because they're more masculine. But I like to be comfortable. When I'm comfortable, it's all
the time.
It's a battle, baby. It's a battle, baby. Okay. So I don't really get like that with a lot of people. You gotta really pull that out of me. And it's only like it's just my I only got a lot of exes, but my one ex and then my little friend. And
do you think that he's your ex because your best ex because he liked that?
He's not
because he liked that like that. About,
yeah. No, he does. Wait, we talking about two different people. We talking about the sex thing, or we talking about the best ex? Because that's two different people.
Oh, okay. So the best exes.
Yeah, we two different people. It was. Don't get me wrong. I'm cracking up. He was at an 8, but my 10,000, like my 10,000. He was like that because that's different. You said best ex. The best ex had nothing to do with the get down at all. It was good, but it wasn't that.
Okay, then let's talk about it, Mama.
But the other one,
I'm understanding what the fuck is going on.
Okay, you said no timelines, no names, no
timelines, none of period. Okay, period.
You gotta go with me. As Teddy said, you gotta roll
I gotta go with you, boo. I'm going with you. Okay, cool. Got it. It's done.
Yeah, so the one with
it don't even matter which one,
girl,
but you're saying basically, yes.
My best date was my best ex, but my best, you know what I mean?
Experience.
That motherfucker. He wasn't really an ex, but it was somebody who I dealt with for a long time.
Is he a dog?
What you mean, like
is he like the? No, oh my god, he stresses you out.
I fucked him. I fucked up.
Oh, okay. That
was with my era. I didn't give a fuck.
No, because a lot of times the ones that be like that be fucking dogs.
Yeah, he wasn't, and I felt so. And you know why he wasn't? Because some goddamn Spanish mixed one of them guys. They be so passionate. And I feel like that's what it was. I feel like he was like so passionate, and he
that
just was
anything goes.
Yo,
anything goes.
For the pennies to the side. For the pennies to the side. He didn't care, Teddy. He was the best. And it's so crazy because I talked to him last year sometime. And I just try to be like, all right, then this is the one. I remember like the one that got away. He was like the one that got away. Like I absolutely adored him. I loved him, but I just screwed him over because I just was such a bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was such a bitch. Like, I was a spoiled brat. I wasn't
ready. That's all. You just wasn't ready.
And I tried, but I never. Talking to him, like I did, realize, a lot that I did back then, and it's just like I'm not the only one healing. It's some men that I screwed over and they healing, and he was one of them. And we tried, but it wasn't right because I fucked him up. Along with a few other people, but he was a Cancer. Y'all know them Cancer. Teddy Cancer girl. Them Cancer.
Panties to the side.
Panties to the side.
We are passionate.
Listen,
and we like some things. Cancers get a bad rep because cancers, I don't know. People don't really know cancers. The only thing that you know about a Cancer is you think that like, oh, they're so emotional. They probably
fucking
There's so much more though to a Cancer. And I also want to. SZA had made this post and it was like, because she is Scorpio, but also a water sign. And she was like, I'm not a sad person. Like, I just feel things. And it's like, I want it to be normal that I feel things. I'm like paraphrasing it, but it's on her page if y'all want to see. But she just like, I feel things. She was on Drew Barrymore. And, she made a song called Drew Barrymore. And in the song, I think it's, to others, it may sound sad. So I think Drew Barrymore was like, well, why is it sad or something? And she's like, I'm not a sad person. Like, I just have a lot of emotions. And I'm like hypersensitive. I feel a lot. She's Scorpio, but she's a water sign. Okay. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancers, they are the water signs. We feel very deeply. And it's like not a sad thing though. It's just like feelings. And I'm not like privy to like feeling stuff or being like having the human experience. I'm not like, oh no, that's too much for me. I don't want to feel it. Like, no, like I welcome that. Like, you know what I mean? But whatever. So yeah, I do feel like the person that I experienced that was like kinky was a fucking dog. And I feel a Sag.
Damn, that's supposed to be my match.
I want you to experience a real Sag.
I can't. Well, listen,
a real Sag.
Bro was Sag, and
that's why I said a real Sag. Psych no. I'm just playing. I just playing.
I gotta tell you about that story next, girl.
Listen, okay, all right. So how about a time that? All right, we gotta wrap this up soon. We'll do a part 2 of this. But how about a time that...
love a good part 2.
I love a part 2.
Yes.
Especially when a conversation flowing.
Yes.
But how about a time that like you dated somebody that you felt like should have been the one, but it just never like happened that way?
Fuck.
Do you have any?
Yeah, I do.
All right, I'll go. I was in high school though. And I wasn't ready. I was still being a little menace.
That'd be the thing. It's not always the guys because we always talk shit about the guy. That's why I be like, is this my karma and shit? Is this my motherfucking karma? Because I got some good ones.
But I ain't dog nobody out. Now, one thing about me is I'm an honest person. Like, I don't fucking lie. Like, but crazy as it may seem, I really don't fucking lie.
Out too. You might
not to say that because I didn't lie that I wasn't fucking a shitty person.
Okay.
But it's like I didn't lead you on to think one thing. Like I was vocal about whatever was going on. You know what I'm saying?
Dog to keep you, and y'all think y'all the one, and telling mama about your whole time you was just a
everybody came to Thanksgiving dinner at this different fucking times. That's a fucking dog.
Choice. Like you let me into that shit.
Exactly. Yeah. So I definitely did deal with somebody. I mean, the experience did not go that far for me to be like, that was somebody that like I felt like could have been, but I feel like his sign in my mind makes me feel like that it could have been. First of all, you know, I'm a Cancer, I'm a water sign. So they say water signs do well with earth signs. So that's Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Mind you, I'm astrology bag, so he get with it. And he was a Taurus. And like I'd be like wanting to date a Taurus so bad. Like I've dated a Virgo. The Virgo, I ain't even gonna get into it. I dated a Virgo and I dated a Capricorn. They were both great experiences.
That's good.
Actually, the Capricorn, I think I kind of fucked up. Because I broke it off when I felt like maybe I could have just seen where it went. But I was young.
Right.
The Taurus, I was really young. And I was like just doing too many different things. And he was not with that shit. And then it actually like came back around. And then the second time it just didn't hit the same.
That second round don't be the same.
It don't be.
It be like, I know we always be like, if it come back, then it's been that big. That shit come back and it be like, that shit is not been.
Who are you?
Who the fuck? What the fuck?
The hell?
Could have kept your ass on the other side.
So have you dated somebody that you felt like could have been something that it didn't?
I dated a couple people. So I'm just gonna go off the top and pick my favorite one. Because I'm such a lover girl. When I'm like I remember my ex was like, you really think life is a fairy tale? Like you think it's supposed to go this, that. And I'm not like that no more because it didn't broke me in half. But I'm getting back.
I'm getting back.
I still have that, like, I still need that connection and bond. At first, bond at least. It might not be the story, but it's got to be the bond. So I do still kind of like, to a certain extent, think like that. So I don't know. I do. I do. I really, I do. I don't know, because I can't. My head hurts.
Not my head.
Because I can say it was the one I just was talking about. Because I feel like he was, but then it was somebody. But I was young with him, so I don't know if we can really count that.
I think so.
We can. I was young. I wasn't.
Because people be high school sweethearts and get married and go on with life and have kids and buy houses.
Yeah, but then it just be like, you look back and it be like that person just be in the same rut, and it just be like, no. But I can say somebody who just like really just like, damn, we made plans to do this, and you look back and like, damn. And I know I did my book and stuff, and I'm like, damn, did you do your stuff? So yeah, I would have to. I hate to say it, it would probably have to be the Cancer. I don't know, the Cancer or the Pisces. I'm gonna just say it was a Cancer.
How was Pisces?
I always run into Pisces, and I love the Pisces, but the Pisces don't communicate enough for me.
Really?
They don't communicate enough for me. They don't.
I have too many Sagittarius.
Cancers are just so passionate, and they just so
too passionate though. Like that's why I'm always getting caught the fuck up and shit.
Pisces. That's usually my thing. Pisces and Taurus. I always run into Pisces and Taurus all the fucking time.
I wouldn't mind doing another water sign. I just feel like that relationship will be so intense. I don't know if I'm ready for that yet.
We don't match because fire signs is just like, and we don't match.
Surprisingly, like, fire signs really is low key like water signs. Y'all just more aggressive, and we're just more like emotive.
What's a Leo? Because I love Leo.
That's a fire sign.
Really?
Aries, Leos, and Sagittarius is fucking.
I love Leos. Not that
I attract so many Sagittarius. I'm so over that. Really? Like I want to attract some Earth signs.
Opposites attract.
No, not for me. But you know what's crazy? I have a fire moon. I'm a Sagittarius moon. My moon is a Sagittarius.
I think mine's is a Gemini.
I'm a Scorpio rising, Cancer sun, and a Sagittarius moon. So I guess it makes sense.
I think I'm Gemini and Leo.
Really?
Yep.
Damn, you all fire.
Yep.
Oh no, well Gemini's air.
Yeah, so Gemini, Leo is in my chart, and I think Aries, Gemini, Leo, and Aries.
Yeah, big three. Also, real fast, did you ever had somebody touch the bottom, hit the bottom?
Yes, Daddy.
I had somebody hit that bottom, baby.
I'm cracking up at the bottom of that coop.
The bottom of that puss. I never been this. I've never. He hit that bottom and ain't nobody been able to like get that out of my head yet. I've been searching for it since.
It's always that something that you just like nobody ever, because
nobody tops that.
Listen, I don't know about. I'm big on it. I need a little combo. I'm good. So my first half of my combo, the little oral, that gotta be the best. And I got the best of the best of the best of the best of the best. He a fucking Pisces.
Foreplay.
I'm trying to tell you, these fucking Pisces and these goddamn Taurus.
They more sensual. I feel like fire signs is just so like, come on.
Cancers too. That Cancer was a. I miss him.
Very sensual. So right, very sensual. So I need foreplay. Like I need the whole shebang. I need from like top to bottom.
Start in the morning. I need a text in the
Need
morning.
to be marinated. Marinate me. But when you touch that bottom, a lot of y'all can't reach that bottom.
Girl.
But some out here that can reach that bottom.
I can't.
And when you get that bottom touched, you'll never be the same.
Child.
You can't erase you can't erase it. It's like, please, I'm fiending for somebody to come and touch that bottom so I ain't got to think about that one no more. Because, and it wasn't like a bad experience, but it's just like, it's just, no. You know what I mean? But that bottom, he did do what it needed to do.
Listen, I'll be talking about, I know the bottom is that, but when you had some shit, because when you had nothing and everybody run to a little toy, but when you had some heat that feel like a toy, that's what plays in my mind.
I be feeling like niggas be scared to suck on it.
That's because they don't know how. And you know what?
What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
I'm a trainer. I will teach y'all.
I'm gonna be vocal, like, no, I need you to do the.
But guys don't like that. I done shut some shit down and they be like, I ain't like that. Okay, you want me to sit here and lay here and play dead? I'm not one of them. I'm not one of them that's going to
They definitely be being intimidated because they don't want to feel like you're doing a bad job. But it's like, bro, I want to be pleasure just like you want to be pleasure.
Best eater, I had to let him know. And guess what? He learned into that.
I love a nigga that want to learn.
4 years straight. That motherfucker was like, ain't never miss completion. If you get what I'm saying.
Just learn how to suck on it. That's all I'm saying.
Shut up, Teddy. But then you tell them that and they go like, they gonna be you out.
Don't try to give me a hickey or nothing like that. Like, what the fuck? It's very sensitive. So let's be mindful. But like, stay in that area. Come down to give me a little air, and then go back up there.
And don't be playing around because I gotta go get my son afterwards. So hurry the fuck, get your shit together. Learn what you're doing.
Stop beating around the bush and get up in there.
Hurry up.
You can't be scared to get your face a little wet. Okay, so we'll pick back up on this at another time because we are all out of time, guys. This has been fun and juicy. No pun intended. All right, real quick. Are we doing blessings, guys? Or I don't think we should even involve God in this.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah,
this was a little too much. You know,
not cool.
Although I do know, whatever. Thanks, guys, for watching. Let's just do a little cheers to another great episode.
Cheers.
And we will see you guys next time.
Next time.
Love you. Bye.